Just copy this link over here. Give me one moment, guys. Pull this on here as whenever Twitter loads. Let me just pull this. You guys actually might want to pull up the. I'll put it in the stream chat just in case if you're watching this on Discord and you won't be able to see like the thing. So if you want to just open this up here, put it in the chat, so you guys can actually go through yourselves with the video. I just post the link in there, the Google Drive link. So we'll put that there. Pull this over, make sure everything's good on YouTube. All right, looks like we're live. Open the chat up on here. All right, pull that up. Perfect. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Meat Monthly, and today we're going to be talking about Pokemon Horizons. Anime Japan just wrapped up just a few hours ago in Japan. If you don't know, Anime Japan is a very big convention that is essentially like, if you guys remember E3 from the 2010s, it's basically a big convention where various production committees, studios, etc. announce new trailers and information for the anime that are airing this year and the projects that they're excited about. I mean, we had plenty of info about not just Anipoke, but Monogatari, also Madoka Magica, Secrets of the Silent Witch, like a bunch of shows. I mean, My Hero Academia got its final season trailer, and so much more, right? There was a lot of big announcements. But the biggest one, at least where we're concerned, naturally, is Mega Voltage, the new arc that's airing 3 weeks from now. And we got today a 41-minute long panel about Mega Voltage, the characters, the main characters, so Liko, Dot, Roy, and Uruto, and like how the characters are feeling, what the story's gonna be like, etc. My friend Razin on the Brave Saga Discord actually already went through the Roy section in particular, and a bit of the Dot section. He posted a summary of it on the Discord in the Leaks channel, but I just wanted to go through the whole thing, start to finish, see what I can glean from it. Of course, I'm not the best Japanese translator in the world. I'm sure that the people who sub the episodes, so some stuffs, will probably go through this at some point and make professionally done subs, but I'm not sure when that's going to be or if they're actually going to do it. So I wanted just, at least someone to go through it, and even if I make some mistakes and stuff, I hope you guys enjoy. So let's do this. Let me just make sure this actually is showing on my OBS. It is. Boom, boom. Turn down the volume a little bit. There we go. All right. It looks so good. Bro, have you seen all of Sun and Moon? It's kind of strange Lily got an Ice Stone, bro, because it doesn't really lead to anything. I mean, we'll see. Maybe Lily will come back. All right. So, girl on the left is Minori Suzuki. She's the voice actress for Liko. Girl on the right is Yuka Terasaki. She is the voice actress for Roy. Asking if everyone in Anime Japan is enjoying the convention so far.
私たち2人で司会を務めさせていただきます。お願いします。こちらはテレビ東京系で毎週金曜夜6時55分から
Telling everyone that the show airs on TV Tokyo at 6:55 p.m. JST.
昨日はね、フリード役の八代拓さんと、メジオ役の
And talking about how yesterday's panel had Freed and Amethio's voice actors.
なんかこうシーンを振り返ってるとこう涙ぐんでくださってるお客さんがいたりして、皆さんアニポケを楽しんでくれてるんだなっていうのをね、すごい伝わるステージでした。ね、ありがとうございます。
Thanking them for their time yesterday.
っていう方どれぐらいありがとうございます。今日初めましての方もじゃあいらっしゃるんですね。お友達もいっぱいいる今日。はい。
Saying hi to the kids who are in the front of the audience. Saying there's going to be some special guests today on the panel.
配信中ということで、アーカイブ残らないのでね、完全生放送ですけど、見てくださっていてありがとうございます。ヤッホー。そして我々を紹介する画面の横のキャラクターたちが成長してたりとか、新章のアニメ PV も流れての登壇でしたけれども、昨日は振り返りですが、今日は新章の情報をたくさんでお届けしていきたいなと思っております。本日もよろしくお願いします。改めまして今回のトークステージはメガボルテージ放送直前ということで、このステージで
So they're talking about how basically this panel, this stage, they call it a stage, but this panel is mainly going to be about Mega Voltage as opposed to the last panel, which was about the previous arcs. And now they're about to introduce their new guests. Alright, so we got 2 more voice actors. This is Aoyama Shino. She's the she's Dot's voice actress. And this lady on the right. This is Fujiwara Natsue. She's Uruto's voice actress. So as you can see, all 4 characters are being played by woman voice actresses, which is normal for these kinds of kids shows. Although her voice is significantly deeper than the other 3, which I think lends to Uruto's voice. Like Uruto sounds good.
早速ですがですね、先日発表された新しいキービジュアルをみんなで、改めておさらいしていきましょう。まず1つ目のキービジュアルがこちらです。
Alright, so first they're going to go through the key visuals, the 2 key visuals that they've gotten so far. And they say, oh, look, Terapagos is in the ball. It's kind of odd. Yo, what's up, Phoenix? How you doing? And next is the other one. And this one was new. This one came out just the other day on Friday. And you can really see like their stances are a lot more exaggerated in this one. I like it. 快活なイメージですね、なんかね。太陽に一番近いのが。本当にエモい。輝いてますね。輝いてますね。誰よりも高く。キービジュや PV にも登場したんですけれども、今回テラスタルに加えてメガ進化という技。So they talk about how the main mechanic of the anime is shifting from Terastal to Mega Evolution. Now they're explaining how Mega Evolution works. Basically, it's an evolution beyond Mega Evolution. And if a trainer has a strong bond with their Pokemon, that bond can resonate with the trainer's Keystone and the Pokemon's Mega Stone in order to grant the Pokemon a lot more power. Basically, just explaining what Mega Evolution is. And they show that Roy has a Keystone and there's a Mega Lucario. And also that you can see a Mega Satellite up in the top. And they're wondering what kind of battles those two will get into. Those two Mega Pokemon. So they have a new trailer to show the characters that's exclusive to this panel. Alright, yeah, so this is the new trailer. It came out this morning. I think you've already seen screenshots of it on Twitter. Yes, it is the exact same ring design as the ZA Pro tags, yes. You can see here, I just wanted to pause and like look at these. I mean, you see here we have Liko's design with Meowscarada. That scene's probably from the end of episode 90, if I were to guess. So we see here, I think this scene where with Meowscarada is from episode 91. They're in like the Badlands of somewhere. Seems similar to where Roy was seen in episode 89. They're fighting like an Onyx and a Steelix for some reason, or like just a Steelix, I don't know. But they're fighting like an enraged Steelix, and we saw that in the first preview as well. That same area. See a nice face. I think that face is probably when she meets Uruto. Not gonna lie. And she says she wants to find the truth about the Rising Voltackers or Rising Voltacklers. We see Terapagos, notably, in two pictures here. So the first one up top, I think that picture is probably from 90. I don't know if it's new or not. I think it's new. Probably from 90 of her wondering if Terapagos is going to come out. How do you know if it's HD 90 or 91? Don't ask that question. I'm not legally allowed to say that question, answer that question. But you know, you just take my word for it. Don't ask me that. But then we see down here, we see Terapagos in the bottom right, out of the ball. So I think it was a little bit of a misleading thing by a little bit of a misdirection by the PR staff who made it seem like Terapagos was going to be sealed away for a while. Clearly, it was sealed away during the year, but I think it was just waiting for Liko to get back on her feet emotionally before coming out again. And you know that's a lot of. It's actually surprisingly emotionally. If that's the case, that's very emotionally intelligent of Terapagos, because I think that like Liko no doubt has some amount of trauma from what happened. I think anyone would. And Terapagos could have been a reminder of said trauma, kind of like a trigger almost. So I really like that Terapagos did that. If that's why Terapagos did it, and it wasn't just because it just didn't feel like it. If that's why, smart boy. Okay, so there's Liko. There's Roy going in for the flying press. We love it. I love his stance here. I made a tweet a few days ago about Roy's design specifically, because Roy's design, in order for it to work, it really, really needs to be drawn correctly. Notice here, I hope you guys can see my mouse. I think you guys can. Notice here how you see like his clothes fold around his body, right? That, you can't see my mouse? Really? Oh, man. Message retracted. Oh, it can be seen? Okay, good. Okay, so you can see here, look at Roy's clothes here. You see how his clothes fold around his legs and stuff, and they're kind of like a little bit wrinkled, and they like, kind of flap around and stuff? That is the way these clothes are shown, it helps portray Roy's physical growth, right? Because you can kind of see the contours of his body better. Right? However, let's look here. I hope we can see, like, look at this. They do it a little bit here when he's in movement, but look at how his clothes barely move around him. They look like a gown almost, right? Like the way it's like drawn as like a circle around his body and not like, you know, a little wrinkled, although it is a little wrinkled here. But it's the worst it is whenever he's just standing up straight. I think that they really need to work on that because this makes him look like the same age, like this, because you don't see his thing here. Also, we see that Steelix. We got Dot. She says we need more data about stuff. That's her first line. Sono Atari da Tabundana. Yeah. Don't know what Atari means, actually. Let me Google that. Give me one moment. We're doing our first word lookup. Atari meaning Japanese. So Atari means to hit a target or to succeed. So basically, you'll probably be able to find it there. Roy is what Roy and Cap. That's what Dot says there. You'll probably be able to find whatever it is they're looking for at that position or place, is what she says. So basically, Dot is assisting Roy and Cap even before they meet up with Liko again, is the impression I'm getting. So we see here, okay, this is cool. So we see up here, seems like Uruto doesn't really like Liko at all. She says my name's Liko, and Uruto is not impressed. I might have to screenshot that for the Twitter. We see here that Uruto is not impressed by Liko. I really like how Miyasakurada is holding Hatterem here. I hope that's just like a normal thing they do. That's really cool. Because I think that, yeah, I saw that too, Dami. Like, I like that a lot. I think that, they should have their Pokemon out all the time. At least Liko. I think she should have. There's no reason why Hatterem shouldn't be out all the time. Like, I don't think so. I mean, it's more to animate, sure, but like, I don't know. I just hope we don't get relegated to ball stuff because I feel like the secondary Mons need more scenes. Like, because look at Cap. Cap is going to be a perma shoulder Mon now, right? Crocolore is probably going to be out there too. So what about Kilowattrel, bro? Taikaiden, bro. Like, where is my boy? He's never going to be out of the ball ever, and it's going to be so sad. He's literally going to be a Team Rocket balloon mod. It's so sad. So, here, Ult seemingly got abandoned by Roy. Roy ran the fuck away from him. So he says... Yeah, basically he's saying this guy keeps leaving him, keeps running away from him. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. So seems that Roy doesn't seem to be able to handle Uruto for very long before deciding to just leave him to just run away. So yeah, this is basically just a character PV, and they really like it. So they want to learn more info about what happened during the episodes and stuff. So they have some character art to show us. This is the stuff that got posted on Twitter the other night. First up, they're doing Liko. And you can see here, I mean... Oh, shit. Go back. So we can see here, Liko has... People were saying Liko hasn't grown at all. She has grown a little bit. She's a little bit taller. I mean, if you even just count the pixels, like, she's... maybe a couple inches taller. If you're really analytical about it. Yeah, so she's gone a little taller. Shoulders are a little bit broader as well. So yeah, great. I like that her shoes have laces now, and they're slightly smaller, but also, like, I feel like Anipoke has this issue with clown shoes. Like, these ones were horrible. These shoes were so bad. They were literal clown shoes. These ones are a little less like that, and I guess it's a little normal. But I feel, yeah, the bag flipped for, I mean, I'm not going to verbalize it, but obvious reasons. I'm not 100% about these shoes, though. I feel like the shoes are a little big. Like, not too big, but, like, a little big. Like really, like, couldn't they? They could literally just be like, the toes could be here and it would be fine. Like, I feel like they're just a little big and it's kind of weird. Um, yeah, overall, designs are good. I like this design. A lot of people don't like it, but I like it. I think it's like a 8 out of 10. Her clothes in her first design were definitely more extravagant, but I kind of like those clothes better because it's more active wear, right?
私もなんか初めてちゃんと見てます今。
髪型とかも変わってますね。
ねえ、お団子になってて、なんかこうより冒険に出る格好にふさわしいというか、スタイリッシュによりなってる気がします。
Yeah, so she's saying that.
改めましてですね、リコはパルデア地方出身の。
So basically, they're explaining who Liko is. She's from the Paldea region. After their battle with the explorers in Rakua, she went back to school. So whenever she hears about something about the Rakulium from Roy, she starts to get back into an adventure. So that's basically what she just said was basically just a summary that was posted on the website and the PR accounts. Let's listen to that again.
シリーズの方を演じさせていただいていて、まあちょっとこう終わり方がね、3月まで。
So she's obviously she's the protagonist of a new series, and she kind of feels like the story is kind of over. Like Liko feels like her story is kind of over.
ちょっとこう終わり方がね。
She feels a little bit like that. And she doesn't feel so basically after what happened with Rakua, after she went back to school, she feels like her story, like the Liko, the character, not the voice actress, the character feels like her story is over and that she doesn't. Well, Minori says like that she has like a bad feeling heart, but basically she's saying that she has depression. Like the literal meaning is that she has like a sad heart, but basically Minori is saying that Liko is depressed after the events of Rakua, which, you know, not really surprised, and you can see that even in 89 where she's going through the drawings and the diary she made of the events of Rakua, and you can see she has like shadowed eyes and stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy how badly that those events went for them. If you really think about it for a bit, right? Like if you like 89, like God, dude, you finally win. You accomplish all your goals, and then one dude tears it all apart, and everything falls apart in your life within like 5 minutes. I can't even imagine. Like, I mean, I think anyone would be depressed in that position. I see a lot of people who are. I made a tweet about it last night. I saw a lot of people on various forums. Okay, like I am, you know, one of the most popular Anipoke accounts on Twitter, but I'm also a subreddit of. I'm also a moderator of the subreddit for the anime, as well as admin or owner of 3 of the largest Anipoke Discord servers as well. And I also happen to be a boogeyman on 4chan. They actually hate me, but they also post all my tweets all the time. 4chan goes crazy about me. But regardless, I go through all of these different forums and websites every day looking at discourse about the anime to see how the community is feeling. And a lot of people were criticizing Liko and Dot for not really progressing their teams and stuff while Roy did. And I just want to say that, you know, people take trauma and bad events differently depending on who they are. Like, you can't really blame Liko for just going back to her normal life after getting thrashed that badly at the end of her adventure, right? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she had decided never to go on an adventure again after what happened. Like, you can't blame them for doing that because it just sucks. It's just a sucky situation. So, yeah. let's continue.
あったりとかもして、なかなかこっちのリコのようにすぐ前向きになれない部分もあって、なんだか1話のリコの姿を見ているようで。
Whenever Liko was, before the time skip, Liko was pretty introverted and stuff. She kind of kept a lot of thoughts to herself, but as it went on, she became more and more open about her feelings.
胸がキュッとなったりもするんですけれども、でもやっぱりいろいろな冒険をしてきて、いろいろなバトルをしてきたっていう経験値は全くなくなってはいないので、フリードも言ってましたしね。
So basically, she says that. Wait, let me go through this again. I might have actually misinterpreted that. Give me a moment.
演じさせていただいていて、まあちょっと終わり方がね、3月までの放送が終わり方だったので、ちょっと傷ついている心がリコあったりとかもして、なかなかこっちのリコのようにすぐ前向きになれない部分もあって、なんだか1話のリコの姿を見ているようで、なんかちょっと胸がキュッとなったりもするんですけれども、でもやっぱりいろいろな冒険をしてきて、いろいろな
Yeah, so I said that part right, but basically at the end, like at the finale of the adventure,
してきたっていう経験値は全くなくなってはいないので、フリードも言ってましたしね。
so like at the end of the adventure, Freed died.
残るんじゃないってね、言ってましたから、まあそういうところもあって、マスカーニャだったりとか。
So basically, she's saying that even though Freed died and the end of the adventure didn't go well,
自分とリコと一緒に暮ら
She
して
can-
きたポケモンとの絆は全くなくなっていなくて、むしろ信頼感
and at the end of the adventure, she also worked with Meowscarada, and they were able to clash with the explorers through like believing in their strong bond.
が
Basically, what happened during Zygarde is what she's talking about.
少なって、だからこそのバトルの仕方になっているというか、私自身もよりマスカーニャを信じて、ポケモンを信じて、なんか指示が出せたりとか、一緒に戦えるななんて思いながら演じております。なので大人になって
So by believing in Liko and her other Pokemon, she was able to fight together with the
リ
others.
コの部分をぜひね、物語の悲しい部分だけじゃなくて、前向きな部分も見て楽しんでいただけたらなと思っております。はい。では、物語の悲しい部分だけじゃなくて、前向きな部分も見て楽しんでいただけたらなと思っております。一緒に戦えるななんて思いながら演じております。なので大人になったリコの部分をぜひね、物語の悲しい部分だけじゃなくて、前向きな部分も見て楽しんで
Basically, they're saying to look forward to how Liko's story develops from
い
now
ただ
on.
けたらな
I
と思
think
っております。
she kind of like that whole sentence. She said like a single run-on sentence for like 60 seconds, and Japanese sentence structure is very different to English sentence structure. So that sort of run-on sentence is really hard for me to understand. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not entirely sure what she said there. So I'm gonna just let the more professional translators pick that apart because I could not tell what she said at the end. I think she was talking about just a basic thing of, looking forward to how Liko's story, because Monogatari's story, like Liko's story develops in the future, but I am not 100% on that. I'm not really sure what she said there at all. That was, I don't know what that was. But we're moving on to Roy now, Yuka Terasaki,
では続いて
the second girl from the left.
演じているロイのイラストも見ていきましょう。
So now they're going to show Roy's art.
はい。
Alright, yeah, saying the look is cool. I agree. Look how much taller he is. Like, he grew a lot. Because you guys gotta remember that Roy was smaller than Liko. He was shorter than Liko by a good deal when that happened. Oh, actually, I completely forgot that we had a live stream chat here. Oh, no one's actually typing in it. Okay. So I actually forgot, like, Liko was taller than Roy, but remember that Liko's probably, like, around here somewhere. So if you match it up to Roy, Roy is a little bit taller. Roy is a little taller now than Liko is, which is pretty surprising. But yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Look at the way his clothes are drawn. You see the circle? That's not good. It looks bad. It's way better whenever the clothes are form-fitting to him, like in the couple of key visuals we saw. Like, hell, let me show you. Let me show you an example. Let's, X. Let's open up my profile here. Oh, I unpinned it. God damn it. Okay, hold up. Media. Boop doop 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 doo. Where is the first key visual? That's blurry as hell. Look at that. You see his clothes here? Like, you see how they're form-fitting and stuff, and they flap around, and they're not drawn like literal circles, by the way? Wait, you can't see that because it didn't open in there. Wait, what the hell? It didn't open on the tab for some reason. I opened the thing on that tab, but it did not open. Okay, let's go back again. Okay, let's look at right here. You see here, his clothes are a lot more fitting to him. He looks slimmer, and his jacket flaps around and stuff, and he has a better stance. Compare that with this, where it's just straight down, complete circle, completely bland. You can't tell Roy's physique from this. He actually looks really weird. Like, it looks weird, actually, if you look at it from this angle. He looks weird. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't know, like, why they chose this. I mean, I guess it's easier to animate, but, like, fuck. It looks so much worse. So, as a concept, Roy's design's 11 out of 10, but the way they're executing, it's like a 7, in my opinion. They should draw it a lot better than that.
この頃のロイ君もすごい好きだったから、なんかこう手放すわけじゃないけれど、なんかちょっと違うロイを演じているのが、なんかどこか自分でも寂しくって。
So she basically actually liked Little Roy more. And she's basically wondering what happened to Roy to have him grow up that much. And she says it's kind of like a Pokemon evolution, which is pretty funny. Then she says it's like yeah, so basically she's saying that she also liked Fuecoco when it was a basic mon rather than when it evolved in the Crocolore, because Hogator or Fuecoco was so cute whenever it was just a basic, as opposed to when it evolved. So she says she's likening Roy's growth in the time skip to Fuecoco's evolution, and she likes both of them before, which is an interesting take for his voice actor to have. But we'll take it. So basically, she's saying that the focus of the story has actually kind of switched to Roy from, like, you know, as opposed to Liko and Dot. And he caught Lucario. Basically, she's wondering, like, Roy is wondering what he should be doing now. He kind of feels a little lost. So, basically, he comes across a lot of, you know, big trouble and stuff that's going on. And he's gained the power to protect others. Wait, what was that part? Last part? I don't understand what that is. Kakugo. Kakugo. What's Kakugo? Kakugo meaning in Japanese. Ah, so he's become determined to gain the power to protect others. Probably after he wasn't able to do much to protect Freed from his death. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's his personal way of dealing with the problem of the event is he's become determined to gain the power to protect others. He felt a little lost after the events of Rakua, but he's got a new goal now, which is definitely different from his original goal to catch Rayquaza, right? This is what I love, because I talked about this a few podcasts ago, I think, that, you know, Roy has always been an idealist within the first couple arcs, right? He's always been an idealist, always been a person who was chasing this crazy dream of catching a shiny Rayquaza, right? But now, you know, he's met Rayquaza, he's come to understand Rayquaza, but things didn't turn out the way they should have, and he's become a realist now. He is, you know, he's done a lot of introspection, he's thought a lot, and he's determined now to gain the power to protect others, to make sure that nothing that, like, what happened to him would happen to other people. So, you know, I think that's a very different way of dealing with his trauma, a more proactive way of dealing with his trauma than Liko, for example. Liko has kind of decided to shut herself away from it.
とかでもね、こういろいろ覚悟を感じたりとか何かあるんじゃないかなっていう雰囲気もあったりとかして、まあキャップもそうなんです。
So basically, she says, oh wait, let me see.
ねそう着ているお洋服とかでもね、こういろいろ覚悟を感じたりとか何かあるんじゃないかなっていう雰囲気もあったりとか。
Basically, they want to know. They want to know, like, what Roy is going to be investigating and what he's determined to figure out during this arc. Now they're going to show Dot stuff. So they're saying it's Mega Dot. That's what her voice actress said. That's pretty funny. So, like, her hair and her little thingy on the top of her head has gotten bigger. And, during her adventure, this girl became a little less shut away. It says you can kind of feel Dot's determination through her new design. And they say that she should be able to portray her grooming character better because of her earphones. And you can actually see. Yeah. And the little bunny tail, yeah. It's kind of like a Nidorino. And the little horns on the top. Yeah, basically it's like a tail. I mean, I use wired headphones too, so, you know, it's pretty good. We take those. Alright. So, she has a new relationship with her mom. At the start, she kind of didn't want anything to do with her. But now she's starting to converse with her more and, you know, come a little closer with her, which is nice. And it's very good. She thanks everyone for liking Dot. And finally, we have the new character, Uruto. So a lot of people have been arguing about this design. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I think he looks like a Beyblade character too. But he looks a lot better in animation than the design, which is actually different from, like, for example, Roy's design, which is interesting. Yeah, so he likes Roy. He really doesn't like Liko. So he actually traveled with Roy before when they were traveling and practicing Mega Evolution. He also wants to find the Black Rayquaza. I see, dude. I really want to get these notes. Do you see, like, these notes they have? These little pamphlets. Like, I really want to, like, I'm like, if you guys can't, I don't have a camera, but you guys would see that I'm like leaning into my monitor. I'm trying to like squint at Minori's notes to look at that picture that you can see on the thing. I think it's just a cover, but I can't tell what it is. I'm literally like, my face is like basically on my monitor. I'm like looking at it, trying to figure out from this low res thing what exactly it is I'm looking at. Not really sure. Wait, wait. Look at Yuka's thing. Oh. What is that? What is that though? You see the Pocket Monsters label, that's this. But what is this? Is it the Brave Asaki? Is that Gurumin? Like, I can't tell. What is it? Is that like I don't know if that's like an AnimeJapan map or something of like the grounds. That might be what this is. It might be like a map of like the grounds of the Pokemon exhibit. That might be what it is, but I don't think so. It kind of looks like a wing. Is that the Ravasagi? I can't. Fuck. I can't tell what that is, bruh. Damn. And it is the same thing. You see the same thing as over here as to this. So I don't know what this is, but I want to know what this picture is. I really do. I might screenshot that too, but I have to first save the first screenshot. Okay. Pull that there. Put that there. And then we got to screenshot this too. We have to figure out. We have to figure out what this is. I don't know what that is. Save that too. The boom boom. Okay. Seems like I've been getting. Seems like I got some ads, but it doesn't matter. No. Let's continue. Yeah, so basically, O is very proud that he's able to use Mega Evolution. And he takes a lot of pride in it. So he's got a lot of backbone.
やるのがなかなか難しかったんですけど、こう話を進めていくうちに、あ、なるほどこういうことがウルトにはあったんだとか、本当
I gotta plug in my AirPods. I forgot. Give me a sec. Give me 1 second. I literally brought these down to plug them in. I forgot to. Okay, we're about halfway through. Yeah. He thinks Roy is really cool. Yeah, and he's basically following Roy wherever he goes, kind of challenging him over and over. Wait, he said something about the Rayquaza. What?
それこそ黒いレックウザへ対する思いだとか、 まあ、それこそ闇ラミへ対する思い、
And
ポケモンへ対する
also
思いっていうものが
he's also chasing the Rayquaza. He's got a Sableye.
そういう部分は大事にして演じたいなっていうのは意識してはいるんですけれども、はい、
いや緊張ですね。
熱い子ではあるので、そういう部分は大事にして演じたいなっていうのは意識してはいるんですけれども、はい、
いや緊張ですね。アニポケは初出演ですか？
初出演です。
So this is her first time. This is her first time being on Pokemon.
コルニーさんを演じててね、ルカリオそこでも。
She's talking about how Terasaki used to voice Karina.
アニポケの現場の印象とか。
現場の印象ですよね。
Who also had a Lucario.
やっぱり
I almost said Rayquaza.
皆さん温かいなっていうのがすごく第一印象で、なんかやっぱ私このシリーズが続いてからボンって急にこう入ってきたキャラクターだったので、私的にもこう、はあ、よろしくお願いしますみたいな感じだったんですけれども、皆さんがすごく温かく迎え入れてくださって、それこそポケモンのいろんなお菓子だったりとか、そういうグッズとかを現場に持ってきてくださって、お菓子だったら一緒に食べようって言ってくださったりとか、今こんな
Yeah, but she's talking about Anipoke. But yeah, you're right. She answers that as an addendum.
取ってくださる
Anipoke.
持ってきてくださって
I said Anipoke. Oh my god.
一緒に食べようって言ってくださったりとか、今こんなのがあるんだよっていう風にすごくコミュニケーションを取ってくださるあったかい現場だなっていうのをすごくしみじみ感じております。はい。
So basically, she was surprised to be thrust into such a big role in the show as her first role in it.
ありがとうございます。本当に。
まあでもウルトがいてくれるおかげで、なんかすごいロイが大人っぽく見えるよね。
そうですね。
なんかこう対比っていうんですか？
はい。
なんかウルトが前のロイっぽい部分がなんかちょっと感じるんですけども、だからなんかこうウルトがいてくれるから、なんかこのロイの大人っぽさがちょっとなんか際立ってるなっていう感じがして、すごいありがとうございます。
いいよ、こちらこそ先輩。
So basically, they're going to be working together a lot. And Ult sees Roy as sort of Ult sees Roy as something of a like a role model, I guess. So I think that we kind of got confirmed that Ult is younger than the others, and Ult is kind of like Roy pre-time skip. He sees Roy as a role model and stuff, even though they're rivals and all of that. So it's a little bit of a idolation, kind of idolization. I'm not sure which one's the correct word.
いやいいですね。確かになんかオーディションがあったじゃないですか。ウルトももちろん。それでウルトをお招きする前に、ウルトのオーディションの掛け合いボイスみたいなのを
Just asking about the auditions for Oruto.
とロイで収録をして、その時の文章とかでなんかまだその時収録する時はまだ前のショーの収録してたので、リコもロイもドットもこんな風にウルトを通して成長するんだっていうなんか嬉しさを覚えているんですけどね。
オーディションの段階から、
その収録した声は
It was a big addition. It was a big audition because it was an addition to Liko, Roy, and Dot's roles,
撮らせていただきました。
and she had to have a voice that matched with them.
皆さんのお声も入った状態で、もう耳で流しながら、
And she was listening to their voices while she was doing the audition.
なのですごくやっぱ入りやすかったですね、この世界観というか空気感というか。
よかったです。でもそれを聞いて選んでくださってるってことは、この4人の声の相性はもう目がいいかもしれない。
目がいいかもいただきました。
Yeah, so she loved, like, Uruto loves saying Mega.
相性の目がいい私たちが出演しております、テレビアニメポケットモンスターはですね、テレ東系にて毎週金曜夜6時55分
Basically, they say Anipoke airing 6:55 all time. I thought there was still 20 minutes. Saying there's a 1-hour special. Yeah, no, the marketing is really weird about Dot. So, thanking everyone and asking them to please check it out.
チャレンジ企画としてこちらのコーナーをお届けします。
Oh, this is the question and answer corner. It's like a challenge quiz thing.
なんだこれは絆が 試されそうな
そうなんですよ。こちらは私たちの絆を確かめる目がいいってさっき言っちゃいましたけど、
私たち相性は目がいいけど
相性は目がいい
本当はどうだろう
いいかどうか、本当に目が絆がいいか、試すまたは絆を深める企画になっております。
はい
会場の皆さんにもご協力いただきますので、皆さんご協力お願いします。
お願いします
ではルールを説明します。私たちにお絵描きのお題が出されます。1番手から順番に
Yeah, that's what I heard.
1人10秒でリレーしなが
Ah,
ら
yeah. All right, we'll call it there then. With regards to that. So basically, overall, a lot of what Rasenberg said was correct. I mean, let's go back and look. Let's go back and take a look at what he posted, and we'll add on to that. So he says that the perspective of the story has shifted to Roy. Yup. Roy and I have been training Callus to learn Evolution for a year. It was pointed out that Yuka Terasaki played Korean inside of Evolution previously. Yup. Roy is a lot more mature and serious, especially around Ol. Terasaki also made his voice deeper. Yeah, okay. Terasaki says Roy's growth embodies a sense of loneliness and sadness like a child forced to grow up, which I got a sense of that from what she said too. When she talks about that introspection. So you could definitely say that. Ult was chasing after the Black Rayquaza. Although Ult was a rival to Roy, they have more of a master-disciple relationship. Ult's personality is akin to Roy from the past. Yep, makes sense. Dot is a lot more of a reliable figure and has been supporting Roy from home. Alright. Dot's wired headphones allow her to do live streams with no lag. Dot's mom will be appearing as well. Suzuki says that there's a lot of sad moments in this new arc, but there's fun moments too. Ult's character was created and auditioned for around the time the fourth arc started. I think that was in there somewhere with that whole paragraph about her auditions. I think that was in there, but I don't remember that part. Terasaki only had a week to prepare for her performance as Roy in the new arc. Yeah, I mean, I think the only things to add to that are that Liko has been basically in a funk or depressed since the events at Rakua. I mean, she will eventually get back on her feet by, working with her Pokemon and like going on adventure with her again, basically, is how she'll kind of get back on her feet. Overall, there was a lot of very interesting things here with regards to characterization. I mean, obviously the voice actresses aren't going to be talking a lot about the plot, but we learned a lot about how Roy and Liko especially feel, as well as learning that for the Dot complainers out there, Dot has not been idle. She's actually been helping Roy basically this whole time from home, gathering intel for him and stuff, while he's hunting down whatever is causing the Pokemon to go berserk, which of course we know is Herculean, but so yeah, Dot's been doing a lot of stuff as well, helping Roy. So yeah, I think that overall, I'm very excited to see what Mega Voltage has in store. I mean, it's very clearly going to be a pretty big arc. Yeah, I know, right? But I think she's going to at some point, but that is true. She's not out there with them right now. Although I think she will be eventually. They'll go pick her up from her house. But as of right now, I think one of the biggest takeaways is that Uruto looks up to Roy, but he doesn't like Liko, which I'm actually going to tweet right now before someone else does. Let me just pull this out. Yeah, so I'm going to actually pull up both of these images here. I wish I could open this in like CDN or something. I don't know why I can't. But I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, I can. Oh, copy link. Boom. So I can actually pull this up here so you guys can actually see the images that I'm cropping out here. And this is what I was talking about earlier, that booklet. I really want this booklet. They need to give me this booklet. Wait, copy link. Come on, bro. Boom. Bum. Oh, I copied image. There we go. Okay, so that's what I was talking about earlier. this very sus booklet. I'm gonna try and enhance here, and let's take a look. What does this say? What is this? I really have no clue. Can you guys see this? Let me look. Yeah, you can. Okay, good. I don't know what this is. Like, I need to know what this is. I really desperately need to know. This looks almost like the head of like a parrot, kind of. What is it? Oh my god, I'm losing it, bruh. I need to know what this is. All right, let's pull this over. Pull that. Boom, boom. Oops. Bang. One of the big things. That's what I was thinking. It's like a map. That's what it looks like to me. One of the big takeaways is from the AnimeJapan panel. AnimeJapan panel is Uruto. I guess it's Uruto. Uruto's opinion on Liko. He doesn't like her much at all. Put a little joy emoji. Type that in there. So yeah, we'll post that out. So yeah, I mean, and they also talked about that. Another thing is that Roy seems to get tired out by Ult's constant. I keep calling it Ult. Ult is just better. It's just a better pronunciation for English. So I'm gonna keep saying Ult. I'll type it as Uruto, sure, but Ult is just. It's obviously what the pun is meant for, and saying Uruto all the time doesn't really fit with Liko or Roy or Dot. Like, we don't say Dotto, right? Even though the romanization is officially Dot, like, we don't say Dotto either. Like, alright. Oh, this is Mr. Kureha Matsuzawa. I think he's talking about his theater, like, stage play that's going on soon. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, the script coordinator for Pokemon Horizons also writes theater stage plays. And he has a new one going up pretty soon. Let's check out these notifications real quick. Okay. Yeah, so let's go back to this a little bit. I mean, we can kind of... Yeah. It is his main work. So yeah, I think that's most everything that could have been really said. Overall, I think that let me start typing this up. I think that the arc is going to be really interesting. We do know from the Terra leak that the arc is supposed to be more episodic, which, you know, from what we've seen of the first few episodes, that does appear to be the case so far. And I think I'm okay with that because we do need a little breather. I can't really even complain given how arcs 3 and 4 were so serialized and so focused, right? Arcs 3 and 4 were great, and it does make sense that you know, we're kind of taking a breather. We're also learning more about the new characters, right? Their new personalities, how they feel about the events at Rockwood and stuff, and that kind of stuff takes time. It's not something you can rush through, right? So I think that having, you know, give me like 12 filler episodes. I'm not really gonna complain, you know, because we do need to see their personalities, how they handle various situations. Now we need to have them sort of marinate almost their characters, so we understand how like what their worldview is and stuff now, before we get into the inevitable Roy gonna. Why invest heavily in the marketing? Because, honestly, the marketing team's kind of stupid, and we're probably going to see a lot of Mega Lucario and stuff. Like, Mega Lucario versus Raculium Monster of the Day. A lot. And, honestly, I feel like the marketing's timing has been just completely wrong like, from the jump. Like, in general, the marketing for this series has not been very good. The mere fact that they don't do magazines anymore just because me and the guys on Brave Asagi would translate them, and then people would ask about whatever, is really petty of them, in my opinion. Like, it's not my fault that the animators went on Twitter and started complaining about whatever, right? Like, that's not on me. So the fact that they stopped doing interviews altogether kind of sucks. I hope that Next month we get at least some voice actor interviews and text, so we can kind of get more of a look at stuff. But for now, the only insight we have into the production of the show is Matsuzawa's spaces, and like most of the time he's just like chatting with people who like Spino. That's basically what he does. So it's kind of tough for us to say why are they investing so heavy in marketing in Yuzu if this arc is going to be Met arc, because they did the same thing in arc 2, remember? They made arguably the best visuals of an Anipoke opening ever for for an arc that didn't have much in it. Yeah, no, I used to do those Twitter Spaces a long time ago, like every day. I don't. I've kind of switched to live streaming now because I think live streaming is a little more comfortable, and also you guys can type like live to me, which is fun. By the way, I really appreciate y'all watching today. I got a lot of viewers. That's crazy. But yeah, Halo visuals are amazing, and kind of shows that the marketing might feel like they need to market in order to get people to watch because the content itself isn't going to be that earth shaking. Like, what are they even going to do for the next several arcs, right? Like, what are they even going to do? Like, what's the, not the next several episodes. Like, what are they going to do with regards to, the actual plot objectives and stuff? It seems like they're not. This is perfectly set up for them to tread their wheels for a little while to characterize them more, and then to get into the plot of trying to figure out what Spinel is up to and trying to stop him. But I don't think that we're gonna have a super crazy plot heavy arc this time around, which is fine because this isn't the last arc of the show. The last arc will be arc 6, which will happen in 20 or 30 episodes from now. So that'll be the last arc, the last chapter, and that'll be like the real plot heavy chapter. This one, it's more about introducing Mega Evolution, showing off the characters. They like to interact together a lot. But yeah, overall, pretty good. Well, fuck him too. God damn. Dude, Liko fans can be kind of crazy. Why do you think they switched the focus to Roy? Well, I mean, of course, I could go into like culture war shit and say that it's because Liko is a girl and people didn't like the main character of Pokemon being a girl, but that wasn't really the case. I think they switched to him because Liko's story is kind of done, right? Like, Liko's story was reaching Rakua and all of that, right? And letting Terapagos meet Lucius again. That's done. Like, whatever Spino does after this, Liko's stake in the story has been completed. She's there because Roy wants her to be there. He invited her on this quest, right? Roy was already investigating this stuff before he talked to Liko. Gen 10 is not releasing at the end of next year. It's not. I'ma just, at least as of right now, it's not doing that. I have quite a bit of information about Gen 10. It's not releasing at the end of next year, at least right now. They might delay it because they did delay ZA again by a few months. ZA was originally supposed to come out in June, but they delayed it to like September, October. But they might delay Gen 10 again, but that's like the anime as of right now is not planned. The anime right now is not planned to release in like November of next year, if that's what you're talking about. They have no plans. They have no such plans for that as of right now. Of course, things can change. Like, Horizons got delayed a few months before it was supposed to air. Got delayed by 6 months. Like just like 7 months before it was supposed to air. So of course that can change. As of right now, though, I have not heard of any such plans. And I've also heard about, like, I've heard a lot about Gen 10, like who the directors are, etc. And it is directors. It's multiple people directing the game. It's not just like Omori, for example. There's actually two people directing it. But yeah, it's gonna, Gen 10 right now is looking like it's going to be around an April release, with regards to the anime at least. We'll see how it goes. It might be earlier than that. It might be a couple months earlier, but we'll have to see. That said, anime Mega Voltage is still going to be enjoyable. The issue for me with Mega Voltage, which is the same issue I had with Arc 2, is fillers are good if they're executed well. Okay? And here's the issue. The people they have writing the filler are not very good at writing. At all. Like, they've got Tsuchiya, Akao, Fukushima's alright. Okay? Fukushima's alright. They also had the Delicious and Dungeon, or Dungeon Meshi series composition. Ueno as well. Ueno. Really though? I don't know about that one. But we have one more year of 2023 is what I'm saying. It's like, it's not really going to be 1.5 years. It's going to be like 1 year. From what I've heard, we're not getting 1.5 years. But with that said, the people who write filler on this show are the B team, and the B team kind of suck. Like, that's the issue. The execution is not good. They were bad in Journeys too, bro. They were bad in Journeys as well. They've always been bad. They were never good. It's not about HZ or Ashname. It's not the same thing. They're not... Bro, Akao got her pitched rejected for the movie like 3 times. She rewrote it multiple times, and they never got accepted. Why? Because it wasn't good. Like, it is what it is. They just aren't that good at it. Like, I don't know what to tell you. What will they do till Gen 10 then? Well, Mega Voltage is going to be them messing around with Mega Evolution and doing some character day stuff. And then Arc 6 is going to be them fighting Speedout, and that'll be until Gen 10. Gen 10 is next year, bro. It's not 2 years from now. Movies are different. Bro, shut that. Dude, her filler isn't good either. I don't think she's written one good episode. I mean, she's run one decent episode. I think she wrote the Alcremie, not the Alcremie, well, she did write the Alcremie episode, but she also wrote the last Alcremie episode. She wrote the one in Journeys with Opal, and that one was alright. That one was okay. All the other ones were terrible, like literally terrible. Like, I don't think she's written a single good episode. I'm being dead ass when I say that. Like, that's what I truly believe, is that I'm not even baiting or like shit posting or anything. Tsuchiya, hit or miss. He's not the worst in the world, but he writes the most boring, straight plots you could ever imagine. That his episodes are just boring to watch. They're not bad, okay? He's not straight up bad. He's decent at writing battles, and he has written good episodes before. But I'm convinced that those good episodes he wrote had significant oversight on them. And in general, his plots are really unimaginative. Oh, they were both not written by Cal? I thought she did write them. What did she write? Let me look. A cow. Deco. A cow? No. Oh, yeah, it is her name. Okay. Let's go in here. Pokemon Journeys. She wrote 69, 78, 41, 91, 92, 106. 19, 30, 38, 41, 51, 58, 59, 69, 80. Ah, okay. Were they written by Omode then? Or, like, who wrote them? I know it was someone. I don't remember. Dude, those episodes, none of those were good, bro. Not one. Like, literally not one of them. I think one of 40 and 41 is the Zapdos episode, which was good. I think that was 40? Or was it 41? I don't remember. But one of those was the Zapdos episode, and that one was good. But a lot of people didn't like it. Yeah, Omode wrote that one. And yeah, Kakihara, yeah, I mean, Kakihara is based as hell. Yeah, Amode wrote that one. Okay. But we see here 19 for Horizon. She wrote 19, 30. 19 was bad. 30, 38, 41, 51. 51 was bad. 58. I don't remember what 58 is. 69. I don't remember what that one is either. Or 80. I don't know. But they're not that good. 58's can game. Okay, yeah, that one was also terrible. 69 was Body Swap. Oh, Body Swap was alright. Body Swap was alright. Fair enough. Body Swap was decent. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not particularly impressed by Akao and Tsuchiya. Fukushima's alright at times. Ueno, not really. But in general, the issue is that these writers are probably going to be taking over the writing for this arc, for the most part. Because the thing is, story writers in Matsuzawa, they don't really write the filler episodes like that. Not often. So that's the issue, is that the execution for this arc, writing-wise, when this is perhaps one of the most important times to get the writing right, might not be written by their best writers. Which is not exactly particularly exciting, at least to me, you know? Like, it's a little like, okay, well, what's the point? Because, I mean, someone said that earlier, it's like, what's the point about this marketing stuff? Well, yeah, what's the point of doing all this setup if you're gonna let other people do it, write it, and maybe not write it that well? Because this arc, while it might not be serious with regards to narrative as much, it's super important for the character writing. Like, this is like the arc to get the character writing set up properly for the final battle against Spino, right? Like, this is the moment to get it perfect. And unless there's a lot of oversight, we're probably like, it's probably going to be a little sketchy at times in execution. But we know I can't knock them too hard before they even do it, because I don't even know who's writing these episodes. So, you know, maybe I'll be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But yeah, for all that said, I'm gonna type up a couple more little notes I made here on Discord. And what the hell, Razin? What are you talking about? Oh, cap about what? Oh, you're talking about those guys? Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is, bro. All right. Let's write up a couple more things. I'm going to post this all on Twitter. Give me a moment. I'm not going to stop the podcast here. I'm probably going to keep yapping, but I'm going to switch over to Pokerogue in a bit. Liko. Oh, wow. I'm completely off the... Liko is quite depressed. Depressed after the events in Nakura. But she'll get on her feet again. She'll get on her feet again, in part due to the bond between her and her Pokemon. Urto is not impressed by Liko and doesn't like her. Doesn't like her. Let's see here. Roy seems to ditch Urto a lot. Alright. Think that's about... Like, there's a few other things about Liko, of course, like the issue of, Terapagos, etc., and wondering what exactly she's going to be doing going forward. But it does seem that, as a whole, Mega Voltage is swapping the focus, or at least the impetus of the story, over to, the secret 9th writer in the script assistance on the Unknown Oversight. True. Yeah, so a little curious to see what she does with Terapagos. If Terapagos starts to battle even, I think like it should, in my opinion. I want to see Terapagos battle in more normal fights. But like I want to see Liko just Terra Starstorm someone and they just get completely blown away. But yeah. Overall, the focus of the story is switching over to Roy. I think that's not in doubt anymore. And I'm excited to see what they do with the arc. I mean, it's genuinely one of the most exciting arcs that they've ever cooked with, like they've ever come up with. So I'm very excited. Yeah, I'm also interested to see if they ever work in Mega Zerara. I think it should go to Dot in my opinion, but I'm not 100% on that. Let's see. Gonna screenshot this. Basically, it's just a write up. I'm gonna post this on Twitter. Uh, Something of a write up of Anime Japan. Like, not everything. Like, there's some stuff in Anime Japan that is not in there, but I just wanted to give some info out there. And yeah, let me just Control V. Uh, uh, write up of the Anime Japan panel last night. Something of write up of the Anime Japan panel last night. Check out the Brave Wasagi Discord for more info and discussion. Pinned. All right, we tweeted that out. I just made a little tweet about the whole Anime Japan situation. Overall, yeah, this was a really interesting panel. It was a little more info than I think any of us were expecting. Great. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, the arc is 3 weeks away, so it's going to be, a bit of a wait, but I'm down the wait, I'm definitely excited to see what they go forward with here. I'm excited to see the new opening or hear the new opening. Yuzu, one of the top bands in Japan, pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna swap over to Pokoroga now. We're gonna do some Pokemon gaming. If y'all want to stick around for that. If not, have a good day. Let me just pull this open and get it started. What a new game. Alright, who am I picking today? I kind of want to try Veluza. Yeah, that's a crazy moveset. Yeah, I don't have those issues anymore. I'm so happy I'm done with them. Alright. No, I don't think they'll mess up part 2. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I just think that it's going to be a little tough to start out with. Of course, there's going to be some growing pains with regard to not only the writing, but the animation as well. But, eventually they'll smooth things out in time for the last arc, I'm sure. I'm just trying to keep people's hopes a little centered, I kind of want to use a fire type. Should I use Tepic? No. I want to keep people's hopes a little lowered. Tampered a little bit. Not centered. Tampered, just in case. Like, it might not be that great to start out with. We can use my Coco. Hey. Slack Off is strong. Overdrive. That's a strong attack. Okay. Add the party. Alright, I have 2 slots left. Who am I adding? Could do Hoothoot. You're at 42. You're at round 42. Let's see. We could do Fomantis again. I kind of liked it. Alright. Let's give it a go. Oh yeah, I forgot I started this wave. I have to cancel it. Ooh. Might have to take the mud slap. Oh, it's terrible. Oh no. Give me that. Wait for Coco with it. Nope. Oh. No. Leap Blade. Oh my god, bro. I need to switch. We'll catch this guy. Thank you. Get that nugget. Alright. We take those. XP charm, hell yeah. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Take that for Coco. Ho 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 gay ho gay to combat. Uh-oh. I have slack off for sustain, which is nice. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. I have slack off. What? It has a negative special attack nature. I'm gonna kill him. Bro. Why are you like this way, Coco? Isn't Wooloo super slow? Why would I want to give it Electro Ball? Pluck? Sure, why not? I cannot believe that my special attacker for Coco has a negative special attack nature. It's unbelievable. Yeah, that's true, Nami. The person in charge of series composition of anime also not being one who writes the most scripts, instead having someone who in a different role like script coordinator or management. Yeah, I think so. It does seem like Matsuzawa is doing most of like the grunt work when it comes to the writing, while Sato and story writers are more on the big picture stuff. But I mean, I personally think that story writers not being involved in the finale of Rockwa at all was kind of crazy. I actually like kind of couldn't believe it at first. Like 7 out of 8 episodes, 7 out of 8 episodes by one guy is wild in my opinion. All right, we got well, we hit him with overdrive. That was literally nothing. Jesus! It does a lot of damage. Veluza's really strong. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Oh. I mean, I love the glass cannon. All I need to give it is like, it needs to get like, it needs a physical ice move, and I'm set. Yeah, but I think that's. I feel like that's more because. I feel like that's more because they didn't trust anyone else to do it. Like that was. I think that was more just because he was Tomioka doing it, right? Like, I don't think any other writer would have been given that role. Let's do a little Fomantis action in there. Give me a superpower. Hell yeah. Good job, boy. A nugget. I kind of want to catch this thing. Eh? What? Okay. Mm. Go, come on. Yes! Yes. Hell yeah. Yeah, I guess I do need a revive, huh? Alright, well I guess I'm giving potions to everyone. Okay. Okay? What the fuck? Well, yeah, because adapting is way easier. Like, that's why she's better at it. Like, obvious, like of course she's gonna be better at adapting something it's easier to do. Okay. Ugh, that's interesting. Good thing I got a Leaf Blade. Oh yeah. I've never seen Tortuga. Isn't this thing an attacker? It is. Well, I guess I don't need 4 different attacking moves. Ceaseless Edge is good. Pluck is good. Aqua Jet's good. I guess it's Leaf Blade, but Leaf Blade's so strong. Like, I'm just gonna keep it because it's good. I'm just gonna get rid of Pluck. Leaf Blade is just so strong. Like, of course I'd keep it. Leaf Blade again. Oh, is Pokédoko a 1-hour special or something next week? I don't actually know. I don't need it. Oh damn, this is so free. Was announced on the AnimeJapan panel? Yeah, I think I heard something about that. But, I didn't hear it. But I heard something about it from, I think someone said on 4chan or something. Ooh, Psychic. Definitely prefer that over water pulse. Pull that there. Payback is also good. Oh, yeah, after the drawing challenge, yeah. Was there anything on the drawing challenge bit? Oh, Pokédoko is an hour show starting on the April 6th. Okay, nice, nice. Kind of want to get Mankey out because I want to annihilate this run. Burn, burn. What does that even do again? Oh, it's just crits. Fuck. Huh. Honestly, I would rather use growth and superpower than do that. But I'm going to get Lurantis anyway, at which point that growth would be useless. So really, it would be better to get Ingrain now. I don't really want to get that guy Surf. I don't think it's necessary. Next attack. Honestly, God tells me I should probably just apply that there. Easy Meowth. You know, I've never caught a Meowth in this game. It's kind of surprised. If you remember, Anipoke PR even did the big announcement on Pokédok 1 hour long. Yeah, that's actually true. I remember that. Calcium. Special attack. Oh, yeah. That's Fuecoco for sure. I kind of gotta switch to Fuecoco here anyway. I gotta give him some levels. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hey, you're stupid. They're airing anime episodes? That would be interesting. But I don't think they really need to rerun, right? Like... Okay, well, we're getting rid of Ember. I guess gonna incinerate. Yeah, Seismic Talk is big, for sure. Alright, I need to get heals here. Hey, Crocolore! Will-O-Wisp. That's stupid. I'm not doing that. Alright, let's do this. Oh yeah, we take this. Wait, did I miss one? I think I did. What do I do for this? I think I have to use Veluza. But what if he electrics? We gotta risk it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, God. It might be over, chat. What is that? Oh. We're cooked. We're actually cooked. We might lose. We might straight up lose. What an unlucky set of events. Alright. Oh, we're so dead. Okay. I mean, it's just GG. It is what it is. That's so unlucky, man. Uh, that was just the most unlucky paralyze I've ever seen in my life. It is what it is. Oh, the growl worked. Wait, chat. Chat, we lived. The growls worked. Never mind. I'm just that guy. It is what it is. Do I have enough for revives, though? I have to revive Veluza and then Super Potion both of them. I'm the GOAT. I'm literally just the GOAT. I do want to make Veluza more tanky. I'm literally just the GOAT. Like, it is what it is. Like, this shit just happens sometimes. You know, you just have to get used to it and watching me play the game. Oh, I have to revive everyone? No. I'll revive one more guy. Who do I want? Mankey. Max revive? Okay. Romantis. I'm actually redeemed, straight up. I used all my money, though. I've got to pop off here. Incinerate spam. Hell yeah. This music is a banger. Nope. Nah. Crocolore is so strong. I can't wait till this guy learns Torch Song. I remember that Fuecoco is like the meta starter to use whenever you're using a fresh account. That might be the reason why I'm having such an easy time of it. Double kick. Actually, that might be better. Kabukai was actually good. I should have used that against Halucha, actually, in the previous fight. Easy. Alright. Receive 2 berries. Alright. I mean, people were talking about them giving Naruto a goofy mega just because they're trying to show he isn't like a crazy strong battler yet. And Mega Sableye is just like, I mean, it was using Confuse Ray, I think, in the episode. So like, you know, he's not that strong of a battler yet, which is like the good dichotomy, right? Because he thinks he's super strong because he can Mega Evolve, but his Mega Evolution's kind of like goofy, so it's like a weird little thing, you know? Rocket. Ah. Roar? Nah, I'm good. Alright, let's go. Veluza. Oh, wow. The fight is over. Why'd you maybe set out a new one? Veluza. Aquakata! Oh, yeah. For sure. I mean, how fast are we? We have a speed nature. We're going to get pretty fast, so I'll get rid of Aqua Jet. Just pray? Hey. Okay, well, why are you hardening so much, bro? I can just one-tap you. Oh, no. Headbutt for sure. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Cross chop? Hell yeah. Are we evolving? We might be. Or not. Ow. Alright, see ya, Dami. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. I should probably lure, honestly. Alright, got flamethrower, nice. False swipe from a boss? Really? Wooloo! Yay! Dub Wool. Is it gonna learn rollout? No. It doesn't learn any level up moves? Doesn't learn any evolution moves? That's kinda crazy. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Carbos. Veluza. Oh. Ha! I avoided that shit. Fuck you. Assurance. So I'm supposed to be going second. But I mean, I'm going to be having Rage Fist and stuff, so I don't really need that. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but it still works. Fillet away? So is this just... I'm not really using Ceaseless Edge at all. I do want some Psychic and Ghost type coverage, though. I'm gonna have an Annihilate, though. So I don't think that's necessary. We'll give that a go. Oh, so you Fury Cutter over and over. That's how it works. Okay. Why not? Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Double takedown? Is that really worth the recoil and potential miss? I don't think so. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, no, I think the Explorers will show up. Actually, quite a bit, I think. Because that's the only way the plot can really move forward now. Because the plot is no longer about Lucius, right? It's about the Rising Volt Tacklers and the Explorers. It's now focused on the people rather than, like, the legend, if that makes sense. This is now a human-centered story, more so than it was before. Before now, it was about collecting the 6 heroes and reaching Rakua and Lucius, right? It was about a legend. It was about a place. It was about Pokemon. But now, it's literally just about stopping Spinel, and it's sort of almost a feud between Roy and the people he's leading and Spinel. Amethia will likely join up with them. Hey! People are like, hey, look, this Fuecoco evolution happened on screen. Tort Song, a little weaker than a little weaker than Flamethrower, but much better move. Hey, let's go, double Evo. Oh yeah. Nugget. No. Hey, Egg Voucher. Torch Song. Let's get this set up. Thrash? Sure. Why not? PP Max? Yeah, we're using that on Torch Song. Oh, this shit's so free. I forgot about how free this move was. Shadow Ball. Hey. Night Slash. So this is the move it wants me to use. Fill it away. I like Leaf Blade. I like Aqua Cutter. I like Cyclic. But fill it away. You know, I like the idea of fill it away, right? I think if I fill it away and I get like triple Axle or whatever, I can one-shot Rayquaza. But the problem is that, like, look at Velusa's stats here, right? It's got a minus defense nature. And its HP is super low to begin with. I think that Velusa is too frail to actually use Fill It Away and get away with it. In my opinion. And I mean, it's already got high attack stats. So I'm not really sure why I would want to use this. I think just having coverage is better. It's weird. I kind of went back on my own decision from 5 minutes ago, but I think it's better. Max Elixir. Well, hold on. Who needs that? I guess I need an Ether for Overdrive. Oh, soundproof. Oh shit. Okay. Good thing I have a primate. What the hell? Jesus Christ. I actually got completely memed on by that Loudred. It's crazy. I think this is just better. I actually got memed on, like straight up memed on by that Loudred. That was crazy. It was literally a perfect counter. What the hell? How did the game come up with that? That's kind of like why. That's kind of why I like Pokerogue. They come up with these crazy strategies to make you actually think about what you're doing every now and then. However, I mean, sometimes you just pick strong Pokemon. I think the issue is Veluza and Fuecoco are both Gen 9 Mons. The Gen 9 Mons are just so OP. They're so... Guard swap. No. They're just so strong. Training. Harsh battle with chosen Pokemon. Permanently change chosen Pokemon's ability. What if I want to improve the natures? Yeah. Yeah, I want to improve this guy's nature. Plus special attack. Minus attack. Oh, Jesus. God help me. Please, 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 please. Headbutt. No, I can't headbutt. Oh, I can copycat. No! I didn't win the fight. Sad. Actually, that's not even effective. Damn. Wait, did I actually just straight up lose? Oh! It didn't let me use half of my Mons, though. Ice Punch. Double shot. Oh, Jesus. Ah! Love to see it. Guess we're going back to this run. Yeah, that run, I guess, dude, those challenges are super hard. Okay. I don't even know what my team is looking like right now. Okay. I have a lot of money, though. Big nugget. I basically just recovered all that. That's nice. No, funny thing is I don't actually have many ways of doing this. Boop a doop a doop a doop doo doo. Heh. No, what the fuck? Why am I getting bitched all of a sudden, dude? Kind of blitzing through all my money now. Alright, let's shift gear after this one. Let's set up a little bit. We got boss fight coming up. Calcium. Who's a special attacker on this team, though? Sharam, I guess? Alright. No! I meant the shift gear. Come on. Alright, there it is. Alright, there it is. Hitmonchan doing numbers. Ow. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Ah. Okay. Let's go. Why is that Torterra so strong? Ah! Owie! Alright, let's lock in. Hey. What? Hey, we take those. Hitmonchan, nice, nice, nice. What? How does that know Nature's Madness? Isn't that a Tapu move? Hey, we love Hitmonchan, bro. You concede defeat? You better, bitch. Oh, jeez. No. No. Yes. First, though, I want to check my egg. Gotcha. Mewtwo. I already have Mewtwo. I don't want Mewtwo. Good shinies. I already have a good Mewtwo. Oh, I got a legendary egg. What the hell? Or is that a rare? I don't remember. I think legendary might be purple. Yeah, it's a rare. Sad. Okay. Mm. Yo, my teams are kind of falling apart, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm a very good team builder. My confidence has gone down. Zacian swept through like the entire game earlier, but is now getting bitched by literally everyone. Moonblast that. It's kind of crazy that you could lose with a Zacian, but Zacian isn't actually that strong. I want money, but I'd rather Quick Claw Zacian. Of course he lived. No, I think Sacred Sword is just a better move. I don't think close combat's necessary. Nugget. Oh wait, this is the rival battle. I gotta heal up. I have to heal up. I have to heal up. This is a rival battle. Hold on. Okay, lock. Let's do this shit. I'll believe in my buddy. A-W. Yeah, I need to get Zacian's sword, though. I can't just, like, not use it. Haha, flinch. There it is. I got a Terra Orb. Move accuracy by 5. Earthquake. Big Nugget. Earthquake. Who can learn Earthquake? I kind of like his moveset, though. I don't want to teach him Earthquake. What about you? I guess counter, yeah. We can give him Earthquake. Oh, you can Terra. I can Terrestrial now. That's great. Owie. I'm not using Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, but I might as well grab one anyway. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Da, 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 da. You serious? We dead ass right now? Here it is. 7 eggs are ready to hatch. 0 shinies. That's just awesome. Got some egg moves though. Swords Dance is big on Starly. Buzzy Buzz? Is that the Jolteon move, bro? Are you serious? I don't think that actually plots enough to make me want to use a man type ever. Zing Zap is big on this one. Maybe I'll use a Molga next time. Although my Shitmon teams just don't really work very well. Forest. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. I think the thing was using Focus Punch. Zinc? I guess why not? Fighting not super effective against Bug. Good to know. PP up. Swords. Sacred Sword. Oh, okay. Probably on Gunk Shot then, or maybe... No. Probably Gunk Shot, yeah. Baton Pass could be good on Zacian. Oh no, it's only on Palmot. I don't even have any stat moves on Palmot, bro. Baton Pass could have gone crazy on Zacian though. Self-destruct, what the fuck? Giga Impact? No. Why do you need that? Gentle Mint? No. Focus Blast? Nah. Boop doop 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 doop. Ice Beam. That's coverage I want. This guy isn't exactly a special attacker, but I want that coverage. More so than Hammer Arm for sure. Alright. Take those. Boopadoo. Alright, we take those. Nice, nice, nice. If you insist. Okay, bro. Ooh, money. Oh boy. Easy dubs. Oh shit. It's Roy. I think I already lost my Palmot, so gunk shot. Hey. That Quick Claw is really proccing well. I'm glad I got it. You better not. You better not paralyze. Alright, I think we're all set up here. Yeah, +4. That's easy. No. Aye. Oh my god! Um. Hey, Hitmonchan. Dude, Hitmonchan always clutches. Yeah, Hitmonchan's one of the best pickups I've done. I've never played with Hitmonchan before. Oh, my king. We love it. Oh, no. My Hitmonchan. My king. No. Alright. Shift gear. Easy dub. W. PP up, and we get that gunk shot. Oh. Oh no. Uh. There's 200. I'm on 115 right now, but I think I'm cooked anyway. Yeah, why does it have Core Enforcer? Why does it have Core Enforcer? Oh. I know. Hey, W. All right. Let's go. It's time to lock. Let's go. Let's do this. No. Come on. Oh, I have Revival Blessing. Wait, G-Max Copper Steel Ground. Steel Ground, Steel Ground, Steel Ground, Steel Ground. Steel Ground, Steel Ground. What the hell is super effective against that? Ground? Hitmonchan! I know it. Hey, super effective. Ah! Let's do this. Ika! No! I lost again. That came out of nowhere. I didn't know I had 2 boss fights. All right. I'm gonna call it here, chat. Thank y'all for watching today. Look forward. I might do another podcast and stream sometime soon. Thanks to everyone who tuned in to the Anime Japan thing. It was really fun to look into that. Make sure to join the Brave Asagi Discord server. Link is in the description below. And yeah, see y'all next time.